Hello, everybody. I'm here with a dear friend and student of mine, Mr. Abdulmalik from Saudi Arabia. How are you doing today, my friend?
Oh, thank you so much for having me for today. I'm very, very well. Thank you so much.
Yeah, could you tell everybody how we met and why we met?
Exactly. So actually, we met maybe a few months ago, and the way that we met and we get to know each other, it
Mm-hmm.
was so interesting because a few months ago, I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, which
Mm-hmm.
is Worker on English with Martin. And this is my favorite podcast. And I think one day you had an interview there, and you was talking with Martin, which is the host of this podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and you just said your story of your English journey, and I get inspired by your story because it's so special.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it might be a good idea to speak to someone who gone the same process, and we are like English learners usually kind of through this kind of process, because sometimes when you talk to someone who is a native speaker, they actually maybe they can help you a lot with the language, but at the same time they did not gone through the same process that we have been doing, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So when I just listened to your story, I thought this might be a good idea to study with you,
Mm-hmm.
and and you can you have helped me a lot with that, with my language, because you know exactly what's the obstacles and what's the challenge that we might face during our journey, and that was
Mm-hmm.
so incredible to speak with someone who really know exactly your obstacles and challenges that can help you with.
Yes, I might say that it's a pleasure to help you and to have met you because the first time we talked, I got impressed. How did you start studying English and why? When, actually, the question is, when did you start learning English?
Well, I started learning English in 2020, I guess on October 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And during that time, I've been doing a lot of things to improve my language. But I
Mm-hmm.
remember the first thing that I did, and it was very, very big step. But at the same time, it was so important to do,
Mm-hmm.
which is to change my lifestyle. Which
Okay.
means everything that I used to do in Arabic, I had to do it in English.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I started listening to English a
Mm-hmm.
lot. I start reading in English. I start
Mm-hmm.
communicating with people in English, even in social media. Maybe I had get a chance to speak with them,
Mm-hmm.
speaking, because
Mm-hmm.
at that time my English level wasn't that good enough to be able to speak.
Yeah.
But um, I was trying to communicate with them even by writing. Even sometimes I need to
Mm-hmm.
translate my thoughts and ideas to be able to deliver them to other people,
Mm-hmm.
and that has helped me a lot, because that's helped me to create English environment in my life. So, for example, when I open my social media accounts, I will read posts and the tweets in English. Um, when I start communicating with people, I write them in English, and when I read in English and listen to English, and it's kind of a small English environment in my
Yeah.
life, and that's helped me a lot. Maybe in that time it was really difficult to understand the content because my English
Mm-hmm.
level wasn't that's good enough to be able to understand everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I tried and I did my best to just to understand the basic ideas of the content, or just
Mm-hmm.
the main ideas of the blog or the article that I read.
Yeah, I told you that before. You created an immersion in English. When I invited you to have this interview, I wanted you to encourage more people with the discipline and the level of English that you have now. What did you study at university?
Yeah, actually, I'm a marketing student.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I decided to learn English, it was just to be able to apply for the university because of my country. If you want to study at the university, you need at least to speak a little bit English.
Mm-hmm.
And that's to be honest, it was my goal. Just I wanted to speak a little
Mm-hmm.
bit English to be able
Mm-hmm.
to apply for the university. But then when I just start learning the language and, go
Yeah.
deep with the language and with the history and
Mm-hmm.
communicating with people, I realized English is not just for applying for the university. It's
Mm-hmm.
more than that. It's more deeper than
Yeah.
that. It's you'll be able to communicate with people from
Mm-hmm.
all over the world. You'll be able to get a better
Mm-hmm.
job. You'll be able to understand people from different countries and cultures and communicate with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, then I just realized English is more deeper than that.
Yeah.
So I just keep studying English, keep learning the language, even though my English level now
Mm-hmm.
uh, has helped me to apply for the university. But English is a long life journey. So
Mm-hmm.
you never say, yeah, okay, I'm fluent now. I don't want to learn anymore. You will
Yes.
keep learning. You will keep studying till maybe forever.
Of course, I agree with you. And since you started studying English, what's a memorable moment that you have as a student of the English language?
Yeah, I think maybe the first time I spoke to someone in English, it was so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It was so incredible for me because I never thought I would be able to speak in English. I never thought I will be a student that can communicate with people. I
Yeah.
always thought my English just basic, just something um, beginner, for example, speak
Mm-hmm.
about basic things. But when I start spoke with person for the first time, it was so incredible. And I think also there is second important point, which is I believe we will never feel like we're ready to speak in English. I feel like we need sometimes to
Mm-hmm.
force ourselves to get this chance and to get this opportunity to be speaking
Yeah.
English because you always feel like I need to study more, I need to learn more vocabulary, I need to learn more words to be able to speak in English. But you will
Yeah.
never feel like, yeah, I'm ready now to
Mm-hmm.
speak with people and communicate with them.
And
And
one last question before we go to the rapid round game. When
mhm.
are you coming down to Brazil to visit your teacher here?
Yeah, that's quite a difficult question. But actually, maybe after I graduated from the university,
Yeah.
because yeah, I'm thinking after I graduated,
Mm.
I will be able to travel around the world and
Yeah.
explore the countries and the history and their
Yeah.
cultures as well.
Well, it will be a pleasure to meet you in person, all right? Now
Mhm.
we're gonna play the rapid round game. My family is,
Beautiful,
my friends are,
supportive,
partying is,
enjoyable,
English is,
my life,
learning is.
process,
The most beautiful word in English for me is,
kind,
if I could travel tonight, I would travel to.
New York City.
Now you can ask me your questions.
Yeah. So my English is,
English is my life.
learning is,
Never stop learning.
mm, the most beautiful thing in the world is,
Helping people learn.
mm, um, my friends is,
They are the family
mm,
next in line.
my best friend is,
Trustful.
yeah, yeah, that's so cool. Brazil is,
Very huge.
okay. Culture is,
The beginning of everything. Culture is language. Culture is communication. Culture is learning. Culture is understanding. Culture
exactly,
is what makes the world go round. The more you learn about a culture, the better you understand the people who live it.
exactly. And to be honest, I just feel curious, wrote about something.
Of
If you don't
course,
mind, I would like to ask you,
of course.
have you ever thought about learning another language
Yes,
besides English, for example?
I hope someday I can learn French. When I get retired, maybe, then I'll start learning some French.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, to be honest, I would like to do the same thing. I
Yeah,
would love to learn other languages
yeah.
because I believe language is like a gate to the world.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
will you will get to know other people. You will understand them.
Yeah.
That's so incredible feeling when you get that
Mm-hmm.
level of the language, be able to
Yeah.
speak with people.
I agree. I totally agree. I think we got to the end of the interview. For every guest, I have a sentence, a quote I take away. And for you is, it is not only an honor to have you as a student, but most importantly is to have you as a friend, because I learned so much from you, from your culture. I told you that before, that you are very smart. You are going to do incredible things in life, and I totally
Mhm.
believe it. And I would like to say thank you for taking this time to
Mhm.
record this interview with me, because we are 6 hours apart. You are 6 hours ahead
Mhm.
of me. And it's a pleasure to have you as a guest, to have you as a friend, and to have you as
Yeah,
a student. Thank you so much for doing this today.
yeah. Thank you so much, Rod, for having me. I'm so glad to be with you today. And as you said, we learn from each other, and that's so incredible to have a teacher and a friend from different country who just keep encouraging me to learn the language and keep
Yeah,
moving towards my goals. So thank you so much for
yeah,
everything that you've done to help us learn
of
English in a better
course.
way.
Of course. Thank you for doing this. It was a great pleasure. I hope
Mhm.
you guys at home enjoyed my interview with my student and my friend Abdulmalik. See you next week. Thank you. See you later.
Bye bye.
Hello, it's Rod's friend here, Gino from Real Everyday English. Sorry for interrupting your video. I just want to make a quick recommendation that you subscribe to Rodrigo's channel. He's an amazing guy, he's so humble, he's so dedicated, and he creates absolutely fantastic content. See you people soon. Bye bye. God bless.